our support and our services for some of the most vulnerable people in society. It is a real priority for our department.
Substantive question to Minister Davies.
Mr Speaker, with permission, I shall answer questions 7 through 12 together. As part of our Estates Expansion and Renewal programme, DWP by summer will have rapidly increased the number of JCPs, placing them in new locations where they are needed. This will ensure we bolster our face-to-face support in a COVID-safe environment for both our claimants and our additional 13,500 new work coaches. As members will appreciate, negotiations on some sites are ongoing. I will update the House further when appropriate to do so. Meanwhile, MPs with a new site opening in their constituency are being notified.
Let's head to Rob Butler. Rob.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. Sadly, the pandemic has meant that many people in my constituency of Aylesbury have lost their jobs, and for the first time in decades, they find themselves looking for work. How can my honourable friend ensure that the Job Centre Plus estate and its staff are equipped to help job seekers who are in their 50s and 60s, who've paid their taxes and their national insurance for their whole working life, and now need bespoke personal assistance to find a new job and continue to contribute to the economy?
Mr Speaker, we are supporting people of all ages back into work in Aylesbury and beyond. DWP has a network of 50-plus champions throughout our JCPs. These champions work with work coaches and stakeholders to focus help and support for the over 50s, highlighting the benefits of employing them and sharing best practice. Our Plan for Jobs provides new funding to ensure everyone, including those 50 and over, get tailored support to build on their skills and move into work.
Let's go to Selene Saxby. Selene.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Many businesses in remote rural communities, as in North Devon, are a long way from a Job Centre Plus, and therefore would not usually use the Job Centre to advertise vacancies, particularly given poor public transport. What assurances can my honourable friend give that rural businesses will be actively engaged by Job Centre Plus, as it is especially important for young people looking for work in such rural communities are able to access local jobs through the Kickstart scheme?
Minister.
Our Job Centre Plus are engaged, Mr Speaker, with local recovery plans, including in rural areas. They are essential to help people of all ages into work and help all communities to thrive. In North Devon, DWP is funding the Youth Flow Partnership with local businesses and the Chambers of Commerce to help young people engage with the opportunities like Kickstart. And I was delighted to join my honourable friend at her recent event with local businesses in her community to discuss Kickstart and how we can tailor those opportunities for every area.
Withdrawn. Matt Pickett.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. In January, the DWP confirmed the lease had been signed on a new Job Centre Plus in Stockton South. Can the Minister confirm how many work coaches are due to work at the new site and how they'll be helping my constituents in Stockton South?
Mr Speaker, my honourable friend will now be aware that we have signed a lease on a new job centre in Stockton's Dunedin House. I am pleased to report that work is now underway on the opening to support claimants due by the end of this month. Now, a total of 49 new work coaches have been recruited in my honourable friend's constituency to help local job seekers. 20 will be based in the new site, along with some of our more experienced work coaches and leadership to ensure the sharing of best practice and helping people in Stockton to progress.
We now go to Tim Lawton. Tim.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Can I pay tribute to the Worthing Job Centre, who have been very proactive in dealing with new benefit claimants and will have a lot of extra work, alas, with people who find themselves out of job because of the pandemic. Can I ask, work coaches offer important support to a diverse range of claimants, but self-employed claimants can really benefit from the wisdom of someone who's got real direct experience of setting up their own business. So what specialist support is going to be available to UC claimants looking to boost their incomes through self-employment in the future?
Mr Speaker, DWP work coaches can refer claimants interested in moving into self-employment to our new Enterprise Allowance programme and other sources of local business advice and support as appropriate. New Enterprise Allowance offers participants the important opportunity to develop that business, my honourable friend points out, make that business plan and receive more than a year's support from a business mentor to make a success of it in Worthing and beyond.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And can I start by thanking all of the staff at Burnley Job Centre who are doing an amazing job at supporting people day and night. As a result of the pandemic, unemployment is increasing in Burnley, and that's impacting people who find themselves at work for the very first time, as well as young people who are looking to enter the world of work. So could I ask my honourable friend what steps the department is taking to support people in Burnley who find themselves in that situation?
Mr Speaker, alongside our plan for jobs, Burnley JCP recently held a virtual careers event for job seekers, which I know my honourable friend was brilliantly part of. Now, in Cumbria and Lancashire, we have recruited nearly 400 extra work coaches to assist customers, with another 90 due to join in the next 3 months. We've also set up a DWP Youth Hub in partnership with Burnley Borough Council and Calico, and we're working with local employers to provide local Kickstart placements, such as with the East Lancs NHS Trust and Stanley Bahack and Decker.
We have 30 withdrawn, Colby.